What's up, y'all? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I'm out here with the Bugs 2, brand new. I don't know what the heck they're doing with the numbers here. They're going forward then backwards, forward again. I don't know. They went from 3 to 8, and now we got the 2 here. And there's a 6, as you guys know, but we're dealing with this Bugs 2 here. This is a GPS quad here. It has the ability to return to home. It has GPS lock. When you lose signal, it should come back and land where it took off from. And it still has the two-way telemetry between the transmitter and the quad. I don't think it does follow me function. I haven't found that in the instructions manual or anything. But this does have a 1080p camera here. And it also works with your smartphone, but I didn't find anything about what app you have to have or anything like that. Maybe I didn't look long enough. It came with a quick start menu, and I read that whole thing. Well, quick start manual, and then there's a quick start manual, and then there's a full manual. I just briefly looked through the pages of the full manual. I didn't look at everything, but didn't come across anything about the phone. But there is a phone holder for this transmitter here. This does have altitude hold. So let's look at the transmitter here. The transmitter does have a screen this time here, and it has a reading on this side here for the battery of the quad. The battery of the transmitter is on this side over here on the left, and this right here is a switch for headless mode. It just says A and B. I'm guessing B is to turn it on. Not sure yet. And this right here is GPS. You can turn the GPS on and off there. I don't remember if I don't think this even works. These aren't real buttons. These two here. And this is the camera button. One quick press would take a photo capture, and if you hold it down for 2 seconds, then it'll start video recording. This is to enter or exit, return to home. I don't know how that's supposed to work, because this button over here is supposed to be the return to home button. But this one, they have this one labeled in the manual as the enter and exit, return to home. So I don't know if you have to hold this down and press that one, or if you can just press this one first, and then this might be the way that you come out of it. We'll find that out. Hopefully this thing doesn't do anything crazy. You guys should know what the red button is. The red button is to lock and unlock the motors. You hold it down. Well, you do a quick press to start the motors. That's to unlock it, and you hold it down to lock the motors again. And you also have to hold this button down when you're first turning it on. When you're turning it on for the first time, you have to bind to the quad here. I haven't done that. You do have to do a GPS, well, not a GPS, but a compass calibration dance with this thing. So we're gonna get all of that done, and hopefully everything will be okay. There's a SD card slot here. They don't provide you with a SD card. I provided my own. I have a 2 GB in here. Hopefully it's fast enough and everything, so that everything is smooth. The battery is back here. Once you press it all the way in, it turns on. So enough talking, let's get this thing up in the air. I know you guys been waiting for that. So let's see. We're going to plug in the battery to the quad. So now we're going to hold down this button and turn on the transmitter. Okay, so it's giving a reading here now. I don't know if you guys can see this in the sun and everything. Looks like there's a full battery on the quad. The transmitter is a half a battery, it's saying. It has the distance that it's away from the home position here, and it has the height that it's away from the home position also. Oh, let's see, we were supposed to do the calibration with this thing. So the first calibration is this way. It said about 3 times. I think I went 4. Then we have to turn it this way and go this way. Nose down, it says. Okay, so the front lights are red now and the rear lights are green. Kind of weird, but we got it backwards, it looks like. So let's fire this thing up. The props are spinning. So let's try to take this thing up. Okay, I don't know if I have GPS on or not. Alpha 2 hold seems to be just trying to work. And it's drifting to the side. Let me bring it back over here and hit this GPS switch over to the left. It's over to the left. I'm going to hit it to the right. I just hit it to the right and it stopped drifting. So the B position is the on position on this transmitter here, and it's holding this position. So check it out, y'all. It's pretty steady, y'all. Looking good. So let's take it up a little. And it's staying in this position. Bring it down a little. Oh, looks like we got headless mode on. Okay, so the B position is to turn things on. So the headless mode was on. It's off now though. I have it in the normal mode. It's in GPS mode, so it's trying not to let me fly it. It's trying to stay in one position. So I'm gonna come out of GPS mode. Let's just fly this thing around a little. I don't recall seeing a rate mode in here. So you can't really change the rate, I'm guessing. Let's do a yaw. That's the yaw there. Let's do a aileron. A side aileron there. Side aileron the other way. Forward pitch. So this thing looks like it can really move. That's full pitch forward though, by the way. It seems like it builds its speed up. Let's see if we can start recording now. First, let's do a photo capture. Really no indication that it captured a photo. Actually, let's put it in GPS mode so it'll stay in one spot. And we're gonna try to capture a photo. It's pretty windy today, very windy. And so it's fighting a lot of wind up there. Let's start recording. It should be recording now. There is a little camera icon on here, video recording icon to show that it is recording video. So it should be recording video now. So the wind's blowing towards this construction yard on the right pretty hard, so it's leaned over to try to stay in position here, and it is staying in position. So it looks like it's pretty good at sticking in position. As you can see how the leaves are moving there. There is some wind out here. So I'm bringing it down now. Now I'm not sure what it does when it returns to home, because when I read the manual, it didn't say if it went up in the air and then, you know, some quads go up a certain amount of feet before they start to return home. But I guess we just have to try this one. I have to remember this button on the left here is the enter and exit, return to home. So let's see, I think we took off from about right here. somewhere around here I think we took off from. So let's hit that button. I hit the return to home button. It's coming down. It's just landing. So I don't know if I have to press this other button here. It does say something about this button here being a return to home and an auto land button, one button landing, and it just did the one button landing. It didn't say if I had to hold this down or not. So let's start the motors again. Let's stop our video. Okay, the video stopped. So I don't know if it's going to change its home position to where it just landed, or what is it going to do. I'm going to hit that other button though. So I'm going to hit this button. It's going up in the air. It seems to be flying back. I got my finger on the button though, just in case it does something wacky. But it seems like it's choosing that position that it was at last. And it's not coming down. It's just gonna, it just moves over the position, and then you have to push the button here. Oh, actually I didn't push anything yet, and it's coming down. So I guess it just hovers there for a second to make sure of something. Probably getting its calculations and stuff right, and then it just comes down. So it's back in this position again where it was at. So this is the new home position here. So let's take off again. So this other button, I guess the language in the instructions manual is a little weird, a little confusing, because it said that this was the return to home when this is actually the one key press to land. This is the auto land button here. So we're going to fly out here. Take it over there. Still has reception with the transmitter. It's all the way out there. Some birds up there. I hope they don't try to interfere with anything. Now I'm going to hit this button again and see if it returns to home. It's well over this light pole here, so I doubt if it's going to hit the pole or anything. So it's coming back. It stopped. I'm not doing anything. See if it comes down in that spot again. Man, this wind is crazy out here too. Check it. The trees and everything are moving. Oh, it's coming down. Okay, so it seems to be quite accurate. It's landing in that same spot again. And there it is, and it turns off on its own too. So, pretty nice little GPS quad here. Not sure how long the battery's going to last. On the transmitter, it's still reading a full battery. So let's take off again. Still have GPS lock on. Now I'm not sure what will happen if you lose connection with the transmitter and GPS lock isn't on. So I'm afraid to try that though right now. It's very windy, and if I fly it out there, I don't know if I'll be able to get it if I fly it too far out here. Maybe for another video we'll try that. So actually, let's just fly this thing around a little. I'm going to turn GPS off. Down the wind is pushing it. So we're just going to try to fly it around a little. So it's a nice flyer. Seems like it fights with you a little bit with the left stick self-centering. I just wish they would sometimes allow you to turn off the altitude hold. That way you can have some manual fun with it. I'm just trying to fly it around until it starts beeping, the transmitter. For low battery. Being careful with all this wind out here. It seems like it's doing fine though. Okay, let's bring it up close. Have a look at it. I want to put GPS lock back on. So it should try to hold right there now. Bugs too, y'all. Oh, I thought it was going to auto land. So the altitude hold is fluctuating a little. I guess the pressure underneath the quad is changing because of all the wind and everything. So it goes up and down in high wind. Oh, we got a car coming. Let me take it up a little. I don't remember seeing a flight time advertised on the box or anything. I guess we'll know when it starts beeping at us. I'll just calculate from the time that we took off from using the video. So it slams on the brake really quick when you got it on GPS and you stop. But it does let you fly forward though, without fighting you. But as soon as you let off, the brakes slam on. There's some birds up there. I was thinking about going up and trying to get some video of them, but I don't want them to attack us. So since we're in GPS mode, let's just take off over here. Just go down there and see if this thing is advertised for 1,000 meters, guys. So, and the transmitter is pretty heavy too, so I don't know if that's correct or not. But I'm pretty far away and it's not beeping or anything. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it right there. I don't know how these numbers here, I know what they represent, but I don't know what scale they're talking about. Okay, so the transmitter is beeping, so I'm bringing it back. And that's a low battery warning. So at low battery, all of the lights start to flash red. So these lights do change colors and all. So multicolored lights on here. And so that's it. A quick flight of the Bugs 2 GPS quad here. 1080p camera. Thanks for watching.